Hi everyone, I've been on the PTR again and this time trying out some group play with the newly buffed Witch Doctor powers. And then some of them are quite hilarious. And here you see me playing an ARPG Witch Doctor using the new Bogadile seasonal theme power. And it's a little bit stronger than what it should be, as you can see here, I guess. So you might have seen a clip of this Rift Guardian one-shot that I've shown in my initial PTR update review. And we tried this out a little bit more, and it turns out there are some more ways to abuse this. So this is what's happening on the PTR right now. After the Crusader, the DH, the Wizard, we also have the Witch Doctor now with the Croc runs. So this is what we nicknamed them for now. And essentially what we're trying to do here is we have a Demon Hunter using Mark for Death Grim Reaper. You see this little circle around this maggot there. And that spreads 20% of the damage done to that enemy to everything around it, evenly split. But the damage value is ridiculously high and just completely one-shots everything, because it scales with basically all kinds of multipliers, including the ARPG 6-piece bonus. So actually pulling this off successfully is kind of difficult. The way that we found this to work pretty well was that we had the Demon Hunter mark the target, so we were coordinating this on voice. And I would haunt the same target, but only that. And then whenever I was ready, I would cast a Bogadile somewhere in the corner in an empty space. And that would pull only that one target into the Bogadile, which would then get eaten. And you have like a 2-second delay or so before it gets spat out again. And in that time, you have an opportunity to just rush and, for example, use Wall of Death, Wall of Zombies to push everything right on top of the target. Because it was already eaten, it will come out and explode. So this was the way that we did it, and it actually worked pretty well, but yeah, sometimes really tough to pull off. I definitely wouldn't want to pack this in a random party. The thing is that this huge damage spread actually only happens when you hit an elite target. So this has to be either a boss or a yellow, blue, or a minion. So this is why we did this whole setup, because if you just hit like a random like trash monster, it just dies and that's it. But for some reason, when you hit elites, you have this insane damage number and it gets spread and yeah, just blast everything. Obviously, this is unintended, so this is gonna get fixed. But it was definitely quite fun to experiment with this a little bit on the PTR. ARPG overall is pretty solid with the new Witch Doctor powers anyway. I didn't do actual ARPG testing myself with the corpse spiders, but it's a very solid build and it's also one of the best Rift Guardian killers in the game. Although there is some significant competition from the Rathma, which gets a big buff from the Funerary Pig, and also, interestingly enough, the Shadow Impale Demon Hunter. So I'm going to talk about this in another video as well, but that looks extremely promising for 150s. One issue that I've been told about, I haven't confirmed it yet, but it wouldn't surprise me, is that the corpse spiders actually do not benefit from the 100% extra pet damage seasonal theme power for the Witch Doctors. So there's one way you can cast Sacrifice and immolate enemies, and they'll take more damage from your pets. And this is overall like a really insane power, especially for Gargantuan Witch Doctors, which are probably going to end up as a pretty solid build at the very least. But if it doesn't buff the corpse spiders, which well, are also kind of pets, I also tried out other various options on the Witch Doctor, like a Mundunugu Trash Killer in 150s. So that seems to kind of work. But the seasonal theme powers actually, yeah, don't really benefit you all that much there as well. I was hoping for a little bit more, especially the Horrify power I expected would be kind of strong, but it turns out it's just additive damage and not multiplicative damage, which, well, might be kind of ridiculous. But on the other hand, yeah, 100% additive is not really like the huge turnaround that I was hoping for this build, because you have so much of that already in a party, especially coming from the ZDH and other various sources. So I think that might not be a bad idea to be buffed a little bit more even. It will take some time for us to figure out all the different options that we can do with the new PTR patch. There's a lot of stuff to explore, so I'm going to keep you guys posted about this in the next days. There definitely seem to be quite interesting group options at least. So for example, we are also doing a double DH, double Barb team. No joke. And we were blasting for 150s. So just as a little teaser, I'm going to cover that as well, of course. So I'm going to leave you with this here for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more DeFi content, and I'll see you guys next time.